Hey everyone, it's Mindy Hahne, the Midwest premier sports handicapper, coming to you from TonySpix.com and the half of the morning show duo, The Morning Steam with Ramon Scott. But hope you enjoy this free pick video from our show. Be sure to click in the link in the description for our best bets. Now here is the pick.
Good one here between the Rays and the Yankees. It was a good one last night as well. Two teams looking good here. Do have McClanahan, though, going today. So Rays are favored in this one. But no, it was a good game yesterday, Rays and Yankees for sure. And we had the winner yesterday, Mindy. And somehow I had a premium winner on the over.
You're like, somehow I did it. Well, today I was kind of looking at the under here. I guess we're going to have, two pretty good pitchers here. McClanahan's been pretty outstanding. You could say the same here for Cortez. They're all familiar. I think it's going to be really competitive here. Again, this Yankees bullpen has been doing pretty well. They're ranked about third if you just take a look at like ERAs and such. So yeah, I'm going to go under the total here today.
JD says he's going under. Hopefully these bullpens hold up. I was going to say before we make the baseball picks, and maybe maybe because of how I'm going, I feel like we're going to have a large number of consensus on these baseball games. We're off to a good start, 1-1 here. I do like the under here today as well, Mindy, at 8. Juice to the over. I would actually say maybe even wait a little bit, and you might be able to get some decently priced 8.5s. There were 7.5s early, and this one got steamed over. I like the under with Mindy, and I think we can even get a better price. Verley says he's going Rays money line. Nathan says stick with the Rays. Is that a ray? Is that like a fish now? Matt says Tampa Bay. Joel Costa says Rays on the run line.
Yeah, it does look like a puffer fish, I think.
And okay, and money line's going to be on his Rays.
On a money line.
And Blake, Blake. I don't know. I feel like that. I think that's going to be close because there's only 15 games, so we'll see. All right. I don't know. He says Nathan says you can go first 5 under and full game. Does any of those books that allow the correlating, do they allow you to actually parlay the first 5 under with the full game? I mean, they shouldn't, but maybe they do on those too. That's how out of touch I
have never looked, but I'm pretty sure it's all fair game there.
Wow, I mean, that's just amazing. I'm here in Nevada. They'd never allow that, would they? Does anybody here in Nevada get that? I wouldn't. I mean, that's what I mean. These books are going to go broke. All right. Take a look at that ESPN Chalk article if you can, folks, yesterday talking about those numbers. All right. I don't know, Paul. I think it was.
Well, we had 2 challenges. It could have been.
You won the other one. The Phillies won that game, didn't they?
Yeah, that's what he said. But I couldn't remember. But I know we had a couple challenges.
Goosey on the Yankees here. All right, so a little bit of issue here overnight. This was a late scratch, late last night. We don't know yet. I don't even know. Maybe we can check. I'll check the Twitter verse here and see, because it is getting to the point where we should find a pitcher soon with the game just a few hours away. But Lodolo is scratched today, and don't think I'm seeing anything right now. Just Lodolo. It looks like an injury, so he is scratched in this one, Mindy, going up against Sandy. Now, I've listed a line there that's kind of an outlaw line a little bit. It's about 20 cents higher than the original line.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's an ankle injury, not an arm injury. So could be a situation where the Reds just have to scramble a little bit and maybe come in with a bullpen game. Because right now, looking down the Reds beat writers, I don't see any news just yet.
Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing I would, probably have to give the edge to, Sandy, no matter, who was pitching here for the Reds. I don't know if it's, fair to give a pick because I don't know who I'm, going against. Thought it was Ladola, like you said. Again, the Reds bullpen isn't great. So I'd probably still stick with Miami here. That's just going to give be my best guess and proceed with caution.
Just going to say money line just because we don't really have much. Just going with the
Correct.
Mindy.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll agree with you there. Like I said, Sandy's definitely it's been an issue at this point with Sandy, but I thought he looked better. And in fact, JD, I got news for you. Derek Law is starting. I just got the news breaking right now. Derek Law will be the starter for the Reds, and I'm not making this up. Right as soon as he put it up, I can show you here.
What is that? That was Tuesday. Well, that was Tuesday. He did, right?
Be JD. I mean, I'm looking right here on my fast breaking sports wire, which is on a phone, but nonetheless, I just wanted to show how good JD is there. Just beeped right now as soon as he typed that in. So Derek Law will start. Obviously, he's an opener, and amazing that Derek Law is still around. But he did a good job last time, and I'll pencil him in here. I don't think we've seen. Let me see if we've seen the line come out. Right now, it looks like the line is going to be about $1.95, and the total might be $7. I'm still not seeing quite the right update yet, but I think that's what we're going to be looking at. So good job, JD.
Yeah.
He, maybe he could be, a major league manager. Better than Tony La Russa was at the end of his career. Okay, we'll take him, Mindy. JD says he likes the under now. I do too, actually. All right, so 190. We'll take him, Mindy. We'll take him, and we'll just take him on. I mean, here's the thing: it's tough to necessarily want to put the Marlins in on a run line, and at this price, maybe Mindy would, and maybe I would too. But don't forget, the Marlins are still 12-0 in one-run games.
There you go. Right.
They lost last night, of course, on that late home run in the top of the ninth inning. I think it was a home run. All right. Oh, one more there. Luis Venegas likes the under as well. So, all right. With that breaking news there, I'll just fix the graphic here real quick, too, and show that, and then we'll move on to the next game as Derek Law gets the start in a bullpen game for the Reds. All right. That's why we come on. That's why, Mindy, I want to get up at 4 in the morning because I'm a fool. But we do get this great information. Oops, there it is, with Law and Alcantara. It'll be the Mariners and Miller taking on the Tigers and Faedo. In this one, Mindy, the Mariners big favorite on the road, of course, $1.70. The total is 8.5.
Yeah, I mean, it's one that Faedo is just kind of, okay. Probably a pitcher that really won't go very deep into this game. Miller, I think he's looked, pretty good here as of, just having a couple starts himself. His family was all totally pumped last time when he pitched. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to go Mariners here on the money line in this one also.
All right, Mariners money line for Mindy. That's a lot of M's. Luis is on Seattle. Rocco is on Seattle. And I'm going to say, let's see here. I thought the Tigers were going to do something yesterday too, Nathan. I'm going to probably keep trying them until they do. Jared says he wants Seattle. I'll take the under in this one. I'm going to be on the Tigers. It might probably going to be a premium again.
Trying the Tigres.
Well, might as well just say what I'm going to take. Can't jinx myself any worse. All right, Mindy on the Mariners, and I'm on the under. All right, the Cubs and the Twins in this one. Gonna have the Twins at home with Joe Ryan. Man, he's looking good here. $1.65, maybe even $1.70 now. Twins, big favorite. This total is currently 7.5, pretty much 7.5 flat now. It looks like it's just starting to move slightly to the under. Not steam or anything, but definitely a trickle or two to the under.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take Chicago Cubs here on the run line. I think Wisniewski's been, doing a pretty good job. I think he is at least able to keep the Cubs in a lot of games here. Chicago's, pin. They do have this, second lowest ERA here right now. So that kind of gives me a little bit of confidence also here. But, Joe Ryan, he's, also pretty good. But this Cubs team, their road splits are pretty good. I think, you can make an argument saying that they're even playing a little bit better on the road. 283 batting average, 808 slugging. So not too bad. I think I'm going to go ahead and take them. They're also 4-0 if I take a look at them as, underdogs here in interleague action.
All right, Alan went with the Twins, but Reginald here is going to be on the Cubs, and Blake's on the under. I'm on the under with Blake today. Mindy will take the Cubs. I'll take that under. Gotta like Ryan at this point. All right. Thank you for your comments and your plays, everyone in the chat. All right.
All right.
Well, some people building this as a potential World Series matchup. We saw the game yesterday, Mindy. We had a Team Steam winner on the under in this one with yesterday. So now we're going back at it here with Elder and Berrios. And right now I'm showing that the Atlanta Braves are an underdog. Berrios minus $1.25 now, up about a nickel. And the total 9.5 under 20.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and go Blue Jays here, looking for them to come with a back-to-back. Berrios has a 0.75 ERA at home compared to that 4.91 overall. Elder, not too shabby himself, 1.47, which is also a little bit better than that 1.74 overall ERA. Blue Jays and Braves also, scoring over 5 runs a game here. Atlanta is, pretty impressive on the road. They do tend to hit, but I think the Blue Jays get the better of them here today.
Jared Bush says lock for the Blue Jays here. Blake likes Toronto, and Luis likes the Jays as well. A lot of support here for the Jays. Elder's been a big-time moneymaker so far. Berrios, not so much, but might be a case of some run support too. I'll take the over in this game. Mindy mentioned the offenses. I figure these two teams are both top 5 offenses right now. So at least in my ratings, they are. And I will take the over in this one. Got to get to double digits, but I'm willing to do it. I'll take the over. Mindy's on the Blue Jays. I'm on the over. And we're heading to an under right now with us, Mindy. But
that's okay.
You're hot and I'm not. So you just keep on picking, my friend. All right. The Mets at the Nationals here. The Mets are on the road. Lucchesi, a road favorite. Good for Lucchesi finding a spot where he is in some high leverage situations finally in his career. I know it's early in the season, but just considering where he's what he's been through a little bit. So the Mets here on the road, $1.40 or so, and the total is 9 over 20, maybe 9 over 15. The steam did come in on the over in this one.
Yeah, I mean, I think this game is going to come down to, Lucchesi and how he's been, if he can be reliable here again or not. It's one of those that, he hasn't been pitching, great, but he has been pitching a little bit better here on the road. And I just think that if I take a look at this Nationals team and where they've been with the bats, they're the ones that are struggling here. I think Lucchesi can do a good enough job, in this one to get it done. I'm going to take the Mets here on the money line today. I think they also have a little bit better bullpen there as well.
I'll take the Mets with you in this one, Mindy, against the Nationals. We are seeing Zane here on the Nats, Corday, Nationals.
Corday, of course.
Yeah, these guys are on the Nationals. Jared's with us on the Mets, but it's almost all Nationals here. They like him as a dog. Mindy and I are going to go on the Mets here on the road. Williams has been okay. He's been profitable. So Lucchesi has not, but I just don't mind this price with the Mets. Look, it's a disaster. We've been talking about the Mets, but like Rocco's saying here, maybe it's the buy low spot. Burley on the Mets run line, and maybe that's what we're doing here. We're on the Mets today, Mindy and I, kind of going against the chat here a little bit.
It happens.
Okay, the Rangers and the Athletics. Got John Gray going up against J.P. Sears in this one. And, of course, the Rangers a pretty big favorite. Minus $1. Well, only minus $1.35. That's down, I think, from the openers.
Yeah, about 150, I think.
15 cents or so, sure. And the total definitely got steamed to the over. I show 8.5 over 30 now. Now it's closer to the 9 over. I show 8.5 over 25 at some spots. So maybe we'll just leave it there. I'm showing some 9s and some 8.5, so I'll leave it 8.5 over 30 here. That's got to be the median.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those that the only way they got this one to go over yesterday was lots of extra innings there. I guess it wasn't too many, just one. But yeah, it was one of those that Rangers is one of my, premium losses. And I know that you liked the A's, Ramon, in that one yesterday. They got it done. But yeah, today I just don't think I'm going to see the bats like we did yesterday. I'm going to go under this total here. I still think we got a better pitcher here with with Sears on the mound here, and Gray. So I just think here this one's going to go under the total.
All right, Mindy goes under in this one with the Rangers and the A's. And I'm going to probably come back and try the A's again here. I'm going to try the A's again. I'm just seeing some steam coming across right now in that hockey game tonight. So if you want to get the best price on those sixes, I suggest getting into it right now, you guys. Just already showing it. I had mentioned that one book had already gone to 5.5, and right now the screen is lighting up on the under Dallas and the Kraken. Of course, I did give out the over, so you can wait if you're going to agree with me. But if you are interested on the under, I do feel it's very fair to mention that right now you've got to do it right now or you're not going to get the best price. Rangers and Athletics. All right, Mindy going to go on the under in this one, and I'm going to come right back with the A's again. Yes, I am. And
being a homer with his Vegas team.
Yeah, and I'm going to take them on the run line here. Interesting in this that just a minus $1.35 here. Yeah, ever since they've come to Vegas, they're heating up. I don't know where they're going. I don't know that much about Vegas yet. I mean, I know where that property is. I guess it's a big property there where the Tropicana is. So, all right, Blake's on the Texas money line. JD's on the Rangers. Rocco's got a prop there. You guys can go through that. And Rocco Prop City here. But it looks like all Rangers today. I'm coming right back on Oakland today. I'll take them on the run line just in case. Zane's going to be with me. But everyone else, hi to Ron G. I saw him in here earlier, and I just missed saying hi. So I want to say hello. And Nathan on the Rangers here, it looks like. All right. All right, Mindy's on the under. I'm on the A's run line. All right, the Cardinals and the Red Sox in this one. You do have the Red Sox slight favorite with Sale, $1.30 here. So a little bit of money coming in certainly on Sale. The Cardinals did a nice job yesterday. Kind of wanted a piece of them, but I just couldn't pull the trigger. Let's take a look today here, Mindy, at this one with a couple veteran left-handers.
Yeah, I mean, I understand why you stayed off the Cardinals there a little bit because they've lost the last 7 of 10 road games. But then, of course, all of a sudden they've won 3 out of their last 4. So maybe they're heating up here a little bit, right? But we know that this Red Sox team, they've won 9 of their last 11. I think this one is going to go over the total. I think it's set at double digits here for a reason. You got Matt's with a 7.2 ERA, Chris Sale 5.28 on their splits. So I'm going to go over this one here, Ramon.
Mindy taking the over here with the Cardinals and Bo Sox. And let's see here. JD says Chris Sale will shut him down today. I think Luis is going under in this one. Rocco's got his prop here, it looks like. And thank you to Blake here today. Says like and smash. And he also likes the over with you in this one. He likes the over with you. I'm going to take the Cardinals again. Or I'm going to take the Cardinals. I didn't take them yesterday. I
wanted to.
Well, I did take them. I don't want to be one of those guys. Hey, I was in pocket. I know no reason to, tell you guys one way or the other. I had to have a few winners sprinkled somewhere around the world. Neil Boyce, hello. And Nathan says Red Sox maybe can even it up here. Matt D says Red Sox at home have been over. And Corday will lay the 1.5. Neil says continue to fade Mats. So the sale's been, they've been making some money with the Sale. But I'm going to take the Cards today in this one. All right, next up is your Angels, Mindy, as they go take on the Guardians. And, well, what a game yesterday these two had. A wild one. We did end up with those Guardians yesterday. So what's going to happen today?
Today I will not be taking the Guardians. I mean, they're hitting, 214 versus lefties here this season. And they've really kind of struggled at home. I mean, I thought yesterday they would get them just because of the pitching matchup, but hitting 208 at home, I mean, that's pretty bad. And Detmers, I think he's been better on the road than he has been at home here. So I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and take the Angels here. They've had 19 home runs in 19 games. So I think they can go ahead and get this one here.
All right, Mindy will take her Angels on the road with Reed Detmers. See what the chat says. JD wants the under. Blake on the Angels on the money line here, it looks like. And, let's see. For me in this one, I'm going to end up on the under here, actually, with the Angels and the Guardians.
I like it. I like it.
Okay. And let me see here. Whoops. Got one more comment, I think, about this game here. Oh, Lazzy Love says.
Lazzy Love likes the Angels today.
Lazzy Love says, take the Angels on the money line here in beautiful 89.5 FM Jazz. All right. Next up is the Pirates and the Orioles in this one, Mindy. And it is the Orioles here now $1.70 or so. They've gone up here against the Bucks today. Orioles have been a pretty popular public team here. But $1.70 now, and the total 8.5.
Yeah, I am, not quite sure why the Pirates have gotten a little, ice cold here, with the
Mm,
bats lately here. And it's one of those, I think, Contreras has been a little bit, shaky, but he has the better splits. He is better on the road than at home here. And the Pirates are still, if I take a look at them over their last 5 games, they're still averaging here more runs on offense than this Orioles team. And they also allow less runs than this Orioles team. So I'm going to take the Pirates here at 1.5 runs, hoping to get a little bit, back at it with the bats here today.
yeah, I think it's going to be a close game. I don't know if I want to. What are they minus? $1.40 or
150.
so. Yeah, it should be a close game for sure. Today, I feel pretty solid about that. But I'm going to end up on the under in this one. Uh, I like your pick, Mindy, but I'll be here
Oh,
on
I
the
like your
on.
pick.
Huh?
I like your pick. I
Well,
like
at eight
it.
and a half. I'm going to go under. Let's see what the chat has to say here. Okay, Matt D says Baltimore. Takia likes the under. And Burley on Baltimore money line. He says take the Pirates. All right. All right, Mindy. The Royals and the
We have
Brewers.
to.
Yeah, we got Greinke. Got Greinke pitching against Adrian Hauser. Hauser $1.55, and the total is 9. It's pretty much 9 in this one. Maybe just a tick to the over. Maybe it'll go over still. There were some 9.5s overnight, but we've settled at 9 here.
Oh, man. I mean, Hauser has his, one win this season, 3.86 ERA, uh, you know, um, versus Zach Greinke. I mean, I think it's kind of a tough one for me, but I'm going to go ahead and go with the Brewers here on the money line. The bats did show up for Adrian Hauser last time. I do think that the Brewers is the better staff here in this one. I think Greinke's been, he's been better than what his split shows. I mean, away he has a 9.22 ERA. So we'll see what happens here today, but I'm going to go ahead and take the Brewers here on the money line.
All right, Mindy takes Brewers on the money line. We saw Hauser in that first outing. So Greinke on the road, not so much, right? So Blake talking about those Mel Kiper. Is that what that famous comedian? Oh gosh, what's his name? He does John Gruden. He does all the sports guys. Nathan says he'll take Hauser. Michael Griffin here today.
Why you
Oh, I'm
never
sorry. Did I miss?
mention a
Did he do
Murphy?
that?
Well,
Did I miss it? Did he?
what's that?
Did I miss his Murphy pick? I'm sorry, Michael, if I missed your Murphy pick. Did he have a Murphy pick that I missed?
I don't know. I don't know.
Or why didn't? Because we don't. Mindy and I don't really give out.
I was gonna say why we don't give it out, just because it's not an option for us yet to select on Tony's website. So we like to do, what we have options for on the website for those that like to perhaps purchase some of our picks.
Yeah, we're pretty much sides and totals. We don't even really get into any first fives here, which are definitely available. And no, Mindy does give out some first fives as well. Good to have you, Michael. Appreciate the comment. So, Mindy, I really like the over in this game. This is a premium for me. Yeah, Frank Caliendo. Thank you, Matt. Oh, okay. No, Blake, I haven't checked that out. But interesting that McAfee is going to end up on, ESPN, which it's not about politics. Sports should never be about politics, but McAfee kind of comes from the right side, and ESPN, they're kind of lefties. So it's kind of interesting that that could be a match. And, we've seen ESPN try some things with like some of the goofballs over there at the Barstool. They fired him after like one show. So not that McAfee, but the thing about McAfee's show that's so great, and Tony talks about, is kind of the off-color humor a little bit when they're on YouTube. And will they be as good if they go to to the mothership? But we've already seen McAfee on like College Game Day and stuff. He's been on ESPN. So, anyways, Mindy, in this one, you're going to take the Brewers. And, well, if I'm not, that might mean maybe I'm going to try somehow to get on the Royals.
The Royals again. Oh, my goodness.
Well, I mean, it'll have to be a run line, I'm sure. But the price isn't actually great on the Royals run line for the Brewers. Yankees getting some respect here, considering the Brewers. You'd think they'd be like a $2 favorite here, though. I think you're getting a great price. I don't know. Maybe my instincts are right here with the Royals, but I'll take the over.
You've been right with the Royals.
Yeah, some of your picks I'm going to be on. I just gotta try to. I'm trying to navigate these premiums and get the right ones out there to the customer. All right, Mindy, the Padres. Well, they laid an egg yesterday, and I wasn't too fond of them. I know you liked them yesterday, but I lost with the over on the show. So here they are, though, pretty big underdog here. $1.45 ish. Total 8.5 under 20. It's definitely going under. The move anyway, going under. I don't.
Yeah, I mean, Urias, he's done better at home. He gave up just 3 runs and 2 starts at home. It's when he's away that he's had a little bit of trouble here. The Dodgers are still playing well offensively. They hit right-handers pretty well. And we've talked about Musgrove kind of struggling a little bit here on the mound. I'm going to go ahead and go with the Dodgers here today on the money line.
Okay, Mindy, on the Dodgers here, lay $1.45. I want to maybe give the Padres a chance here in this one. I'm going to be on the under. Look, if it's, I wish it was, it's 8.5. I'm still going to go under in this one with the Padres and the Dodgers. Musgrove and Urias today. And see if the comments come in with anything here real quick. We've got Corday on the under with me. And JD says, Urias not trustworthy. He'll take Musgrove here. I just think the price is too high. I can't get on it with Mindy. I mean, you got to, the price is what it is. Michael says LA money line. I don't know what one more egg means, but it's almost time for a McDonald's run. All right, we're getting to the end of these baseball games here. Here's the Astros against the White Sox. We saw the first start from Belak. We saw Dylan Cease here, $1.20, 8.5 over 20.
Yeah, it's one of those, it's interesting when the White Sox are favorites, right? I mean, it's kind of hard for, for me to wrap my head around that, sometimes, especially when I feel like I still have the better batting lineup here with the Astros. Cease to me hasn't been like he's been a shutdown type of guy. 5.85 ERA here at home. The only, I think, good thing is like, versus this Astros team, he does keep the ball on the ground. He does have only a 300 slugging percentage versus the Astros. But for me, I'm still going to go ahead and take the Astros with a little bit of money here. It's just, I know that he hasn't been great on the mound, but he still has a better ERA, and I think he has a better lineup behind him. So I'm going to go with the Astros here on the money line.
I'm going to go with the Astros with you, Mindy. We got one here. Take the Astros today with Belak here. He's been okay to me. I think he'll be fine, but I would do want to take these Astros here right now. Remember, the White Sox still have a very poor record at this point, and the Astros, pretty good price here. You talked about getting them as a dog or even money at least, I'm sure. Blake will just take him on the run line here at minus $1.
It's a bunch
or more here, yeah. Pretty high. But that's safe anyway. Let's take a look now at the Giants and the Diamondbacks. We got DeSclafani and Gallen. So you know Gallen's going to be a big favorite here. $1.70 or so. 8 under 50.
Yeah, I mean, Gallen's been great. I think everyone, knows it here. And San Francisco's just not a team that plays well on the road, especially versus right-handed pitchers. So gonna take the Diamondbacks here on the money line.
Okay, well, I was almost willing to support him on the run line, but if you want the money line, we need some plays. I certainly like Arizona today. They're already up probably a good 15 cents here on that money line. So, DeSclafani, he's a gamer out there. Even though we made fun of him last show, I think. But I'll take Arizona with you with Gallen. I just think he can really do a number here and get that run line. But let's go ahead and take him on the money line and get another play up there. We only got 4 or 5 so far. So here's Blake, though, on the run line. And Nathan Cerna says he will take first 5 under 4.5 in that was in the other game. Sorry about that, gang. And looks like Nathan will take the Diamondbacks. He's got the snakes right there.
I see that.
The serpentines.
There you go.
Here come the Phillies and the Rockies. This will wrap up our show, wrap up the baseball. Phillies on the road here. Suarez and Feltner. Feltner, what can you say about him? Hey, they're competitive with Feltner on the mound. I know that for sure. So they're a big dog here, though. Phillies favorite on the road, $1.45, 11.5 over 15.
Yeah, I mean, Suarez hasn't pitched on the road yet this season, but it's still the Rockies. They've struggled to hit lefties here so far, this season. And the Phillies, they hit right-handed pitchers pretty well. 271 batting average, 429 slugging. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Phillies here on the money line today versus this Rockies team.
Okay. All right, Mindy on the Phillies here against the Rockies on the road. She'll take them, lay the price. Got one in the chat here. And Corday says he likes the under. I like the under, Corday. I'll do it.
Me too.
Okay.
I like the under as well.
Let's do it. Blake likes Phillies on the money line. Sounds like Ramon likes Feltner for some reason. You've been hot. I'm not, and we didn't have many agreements. So
it happens.
Maybe just side with Mindy here until I can bust out. Here's Michael says Philly today. So you guys are all over Philly in this one.
So thanks for watching, and make sure you get over to the Tony'sPicks.com website right now and check out our All Cappers tab where you can purchase some of our own personal picks. And be sure to go ahead and use the promo code TonyT at checkout to save 20%. Okay, have fun. Watch another video. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.